real business owners.
The funny thing about ego, man, is it serves a purpose, right?
Dude,
I
agree.
How much did we get done because of our egos, right? But yes, are we better at managing people now that we've worked on diminishing it?
Yeah.
And like I said, we might still have a long way to go. I mean, something that we're just finally conscious of, we're self-aware of, right? Yeah. And but dude, I went through a phase when I was years ago when I told you I was going through all that therapy, and the way that it got explained to me with this ego is like, man, why are you doing what you're doing? And it was just kind of like, I had something to prove, right? Mm-hmm. I had something to prove to people that doubted me. I had something to prove to the world. I had people that told me I wouldn't be successful, or people that told me I wouldn't be, whatever, man, like a millionaire, billionaire, whatever it is.
If you drop out of high school because your girlfriend at the time is pregnant, let's be real, you're deemed, dude. You will not make it.
Yeah,
like based upon the system that we all have, that's been created, that we all got to go through. If you don't do good in school,
totally, yeah,
you're going to fail.
Well, dude, I literally.
So now you got something to prove.
I had a lot of people just basically tell me I wasn't gonna be successful. And, the track record or the path I was on, should have backed that up. But I had something to prove. So my ego really pushed me a lot to hit some success, to prove some people wrong, right? But dude, I went through a phase where. Because when that was like the number one thing we started working on after like the marriage fell apart and all those things, it was like, dude, we're going to work on your ego because you're never going to really be successful until you're doing it for the right reasons, right? If you're doing it to prove people wrong all the time, you're not going to be happy with what you're doing.
Yeah.
And even if you are making money, it doesn't mean you're successful. So let's work on building up or building towards the person you want to become, not because the external world expect something from you or you've got something to prove to them. If you're doing things because the world expects you to, or the external people in your world expect something of you and you have something to prove to them, that is your ego that's driving you, not you driving you, right? For what you truly are, I don't want to say passionate about, because I've done a lot of things, not just because I'm passionate about it, but because I'm passionate about getting to a certain version of myself or a certain level of success or even a certain dollar in the bank account, right? Like, but I want to do it for me, not the external sources. But I went through a phase where, dude, I actually became less productive because I'm like, I would catch myself like, oh,
I'm okay with me.
I was working really hard to get that big truck or whatever because I thought that would make me look cool to, this crowd of people or whatever, right? And so when I figured that out, I was like, then I stopped. It's weird, man. Like I lost a drive for a little while, but then as I started figuring out like what I really wanted in life, the example I wanted to be to my family, the end result of what I want like my life to look like, not in, retirement or whatever, but the freedoms that I want to create and stuff, dude, that started propelling me 10 times more than my ego did. But I did go through a period where I was like, my ego was the only thing pushing me.
Yeah. No,
you know what I mean?
I would agree with it.
It's a weird thing, bro. It serves a purpose, but you will be far more successful once you start becoming self-aware of it. And once you start working on your mission that is really for you and your loved ones and not what you want the world to think about you.